Have you all on board. We've been talking about Michigan and all these different battleground states. We'll start there. That blue state, the Clinton campaign is focusing its firepower on. The latest Fox 2 Mitchell tracking poll gives Clinton a 5-point edge, 46% to Trump's 41%. Gary Johnson at 7 and Jill Stein at 3. A Detroit Free Press poll put Clinton only 4 points above Trump with likely voters, 42% to 38%, a whopping 13% undecided. President Obama will be introduced by Chelsea Clinton at a campaign rally aimed at young voters in Ann Arbor today. Looking at the importance of Michigan big time. Bill Clinton campaigned in Flint and Lansing yesterday, while both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are scheduled to hit Grand Rapids today, the final day before voting. Clinton rallied in Detroit on Friday, while Trump held an event in the Detroit suburbs last night, calling for Democrats to support him.
To Democratic voters here and across our country, the economic policies of Bill and Hillary Clinton have bled Michigan dry, almost more than any other place. And I said, you know, I'm hearing good things about Michigan. Now, I've been here numerous times. And then a poll came out today, and it showed we were even in Michigan. That's not so great being even, right? How is it possible? I gotta win Michigan. I'm the one person, in all fairness. Now, you know, they're worried because now Hillary's going to come out tomorrow, and she's going to come out again. I told her, you know what? I told her via television, stop, you're wasting your time. The people are too smart. Too smart.
So, Mika, we have two of the smartest guys in politics.
Here they are.
And with actually the
One's going to tell me he's a bird in here.
Hairdos I've ever seen. Let's go right over to the hair club man. James Carville.
Which one are you talking about exactly?
Both of them. Yeah. James, so explain to us, because we don't really understand. Right. We're just simple caveman lawyers here. But you got everybody in Michigan. Right. We had Michael Moore on the show on Friday saying, watch Michigan. Right. People inside the Clinton campaign are nervous about Michigan. Right. People inside the Trump campaign think they're going to win Michigan. And yet all these public polls show Clinton had 3, 4, 5. Can you, and just explain to us what's going on? Why are both sides so focused on a state that seems like it's comfortably in Hillary's back?
Because all she needs to do is hold her states. Right. If she holds the states, she wins. Trump can't win unless he picks one off. Right. He's got to play for the interception. All right, and she's got to play that. So if she holds Michigan, and which also would tell you that kind of Pennsylvania probably a little more solid for the Democrats in Michigan. But he has to play for the interception there, and she's got to play for the hold.
By the way, speaking of interception, I'm very proud of you.
Here we go.
No, I'm proud of you for wearing it. I got to say this before we go any further, though. Every year I watch LSU and I say, this is the only team that is as physically strong as Alabama in college football. And you guys have 21 positions down every year. It's just that 22nd position quarterback that you guys don't recruit.
Well, you know, I think that in defensive Danny, I think the Alabama defensive line had something to do with how he played. I don't know, but they were out there, you know.
But you guys are great every year. Physically, there's just not another college team in football that stacks up against Alabama more than LSU.
We're very physical. We're almost there. I think we're going to get there, but it was a heck of a night. It was like 102,000 entire stadium. It was a beautiful night.
And you got a great coach. I hope they keep
Coach O, man.
So Steve Schmidt, we ask you the same question. There's just this hyper focus on Pennsylvania and on Michigan by the Democrats. Barack Obama going to both states. They probably weren't doing that 4 years ago against Romney, were they?
Well, you're not. I mean, you're not sitting around at this point of the campaign thinking about all the good stuff that can happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. Yeah. I mean, you're deeply worried. At 2004, you know, on the Bush campaign, you know, we were up about 3 points in the national polling averages. Nobody was sitting there, you know, getting ready to pop the champagne corks. But, you know, the truth is, you'd much rather be her than him at this hour.
How do you feel about the race right now? A week ago, everybody said it was over. You didn't say it was over. And now you have a lot of people saying 538. About two-thirds chance Hillary wins.
Look, I've been in the camp, Joe. I mean, that it's been over for some time. I mean, I think she's going to be between 320-ish to about 340.
So you still think it's over? Trump has no pathway for it.
I don't see much of a pathway for him, and I do think as we look at this early vote coming in these states, and then we look at specifically Hispanic turnout, minority turnout, and we look at the massive gender gap in this election, I think the bill is coming due for the tone and tenor of this campaign.
There may be a massive gender gap on the other side, though, too.
Yes. We're going to be, tomorrow night, what we're going to be talking about is how really divided this country is. Yeah. And not just by race, divided by education, divided by geography. All the Democrats live in the cities and in the suburbs, the Republicans live everywhere else. I mean, the divisions are going to be stark.
And the dividing lines, James, have moved this year, haven't they?
Yes, they have. They have moved substantially. And it's really, I think education is going to be a big driver in the dividing line here tomorrow night.
James, if she does become the next president of the United States, what can she do when she gets into office to pull the country back together? We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. What can she do?
She can do some things. I'm not sure the country wants to be pulled together. I'm not sure the people that are voting for Trump want to be pulled together with the people that are voting for Clinton, and vice versa. Now, she will try, but I mean, it's almost a country that we just have really gone into different camps, and we really don't know each other. We don't know Republicans. Democrats don't know Republicans. Republicans don't know Democrats. I mean, we do, but the people out in the country are all clustered together, and it's I don't see this changing for a while.
There's a weird negativity to this election that makes it also kind of hard to make predictions.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.